Good evening, YouTube. I ain't unexpected got you from right here at the Green Thumbs Gardening Channel. This evening, we're going to flip this camera around and show you guys exactly what has happened and what's going on at Queen Annie's place. It's been approximately 3 weeks since we brought you guys our last video update on that planter and exactly what my mom's growing right here in our front yard extended garden area. We're going to flip this camera around right now and give you guys a quick peek at what's going on with Queen Annie. All right, YouTube, that's not Queen Annie's place over there. But if we flip this camera around, I'll give you guys a quick look at exactly how much progress the plants that my mom is growing in our front yard extended garden area right here at Queen Annie's place have made. A lot has changed. Our weather has cooled down slightly over the past several weeks, and our plants have really begun to come into their own. So we're going to show you guys what's happened with my mom's garden here right now. Take a look at this, YouTube. Yeah, as you recall, we planted 3 rows of orange carrots right here, and they've all really begin to take off as the weather has cooled down. They did have some growth issues. When they first came up, it was still kind of warm here, and they grew at a really slow rate, but now that the weather's actually beginning to cool off here a bit, they are really beginning to take on a nice growth spurt right here in our front yard extended grow area. Next to our carrots, we have 1 row of collard greens. Same thing with our collard greens. They grew really slow at first due to our warmer weather, but as the weather began to cool down, they really began to come into their own and take on a nice growth spurt, and we're really pleased with what we see right here right now with our collard greens. If you recall from our previous videos, a series on this planter, we received these collard greens via Johnny Selected Seeds up in Winslow, Maine, from our dear friends Mark and Tina up at Bumblebee Junction. We also received those carrot seeds from Mark and Tina via Johnny Selected Seeds also. In the middle of our planter here, you may recall from our last video, we told you guys that we took suckers from our big boy tomato plants that we had in that planter over there, rooted those suckers, and man, these plants are currently at about 3 feet. And again, we rooted these suckers maybe a month ago from our big boy tomato plants that we had in our other planter over there. And if I take you guys in for a close-up, we already have tomatoes on these plants. We have tomatoes in various stages of development here on our plants. We have blossoms. See those blossoms over there? And our plants really seem to be doing well and liking it here in this location in this planter in our front yard. Next to our tomato plants, we have 2 rows of green sprouting broccoli. We received these seeds from our dear friend Vicky up at Little Creek Homestead in Pomona, Missouri. Thanks, Vicky. Next to that, we have a row of Swiss chard. We also received these seeds from our dear friend Vicky up at Little Creek Homestead in Pomona, Missouri. And next to that, we have a row of Red Rock Mammoth cabbage. This is a red cabbage. These guys grow huge. We sold a full row there. We had some issues with ants mining our seeds, so we're kind of glad that they got a few of our seeds. We're left with a total of 5 plants here in this row, and looking forward to see how well they do here in this planter in our front yard. At any rate, YouTube, I'm going to stand back a little bit and try to get this entire planter in the frame if possible. This is what Queen Annie's planter looks like from afar. As you can see, all of her plants are indeed doing quite well in this planter. Again, this one's for you, Mom. Love you. If you're currently watching this video and you're not already subscribed to the Green Thumbs Gardening channel, please take this moment to press that subscribe button beneath this video, that like button, that notification button, and share this video with your friends and family if you don't mind. Thanks. We really would appreciate it.
might not say it often, and if I don't come around, know that I love you, mother, and I won't ever let you down. It wasn't easy, but you taught me how to be a man. You told me take my promise and place them in the Lord's hands. Sometimes I reminisce, amazed at how you made a way to clothe and feed me and my siblings each and every day. In every school event, you make sure that you got involved. Don't know how you did it all and worked a full-time job. You taught me how to pray and read me my first Bible verse. And every Sunday you got us dressed and took us all to church. You always made the time for us and you were always there. I still remember how you washed and pressed my sister's hair. When we got sick, I can recall you were at our bedside. Late night just making sure that we were alright. And when I needed your advice, you always kept it real. So I wrote this song for you to let you know just how I feel. You brought me in this world and raised me with your own hands. Saying nothing on this earth could change the Lord's plans. I still remember, I see clear like it was yesterday. Growing up in Atticus, Georgia, where we used to stay. Since it was right across the street, there was no missing school. And plus we knew that we would get it if we broke the rules. There was no skipping class cause we didn't have nowhere to go. Back then a neighbor could spank your butt and let your parents know. I wrote this song to thank you for your every sacrifice.